like literally about what 8 weeks away from Hall of Fame game. Winner free picks in house. Do yourselves a favor, folks. You're coming in. Hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe, notification bell on, so you know when we post a free pick video. Be part of that winning free pick team. Why wouldn't you want to be part of the winning free pick family? We enjoy you coming in here. Come on in. Say hello. Say hello. We're also on Twitter. You got the Twitter feeds underneath. I'm going to actually load it up here on the winner free picks Twitter in case you follow that. A lot of people, that's newer. We only got not many followers on the Twitter. I have a little bit more on my personal account there, but whatever. Likes, follows, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Get in on the action. And away we go. A minute in. I'm going to throw the free picks on the bottom of the screen. Nothing has changed really since last night. I don't really like to change things on the fly here, though. But all right, let's get right to some. We'll start out on the ice. Move to NBA baseball. Like I said, I was up like really late, so I'm trying to find my son's National Honor Society pin. He's like, "You packed it up," and I don't know where I put it. If it was one of the last things I packed up, it would have been maybe with my office stuff here, and I don't know where it is. I feel bad. He worked his butt off. He's a smart kid, and I took it from him because I didn't want him to lose it, and I lost it. I don't know. I got to find that thing. All right, hockey. Mini and Vegas. As I said, we're on the under. It's down to 5. I'm going to leave Minnesota here, actually, too. Give me the 160 with the dog. Vegas, a little pressure on Vegas. Why not take Minnesota? Worth a shot. And I don't like say let's take puck lines and stuff like that, especially taking a dog when we're going to be laying, whatever the case may be. But would I take a flyer on Minnesota as a dog here? Yeah. Why not? Vegas might be a little tight. On the flip side, I could say on the argument of taking Vegas on the puck line because it's going to be a tight game and maybe they get that empty netter to win by 2. But my number one play on the under. NBA action. Atlanta line on the move a little bit. Again, we've had the Hawks a lot on the road. We've had Nick unders all the time, but the 211, a little too low for my liking there. I'm going to go over the total in Atlanta, 211 here. And believe it or not, I'm going to lean a little bit on the Hawks. I don't know. It might be getting a little too juicy here. It's 5. Over for sure. Over for sure here. Hawks, Knicks. Brooklyn and Boston, you see it scrolling already. I like the over here. Boston's got to come out and play. Get up and down the court. Can't win if you can't score, right? And granted, it lost with the Suns over last night. The Suns could not score. But on that case, at least, Lakers more defensive team. We know Brooklyn's going to run it. 227, 228-ish, wherever you get it at. I'm going to go over the total between the Nets and Celtics. Clippers and Dallas. I don't like that this line has gone from Mavericks as a 1.5-point fave. Now they're a 2.5-point dog. I want to take the Mavs here. I'll definitely take the over 219. It's down a couple points. That being said, Clippers, they got to do something, right? So I would look for them to come out and put points up. Will they cover? Possibly. I mean, I got a slight lean on the Clippers there. I like the over Clippers Dallas more than I like the Clippers. I can see why people like Dallas, though. But in this spot, I don't know. Clippers are still a good team. The line is flipped. I might have to, lean Clippers, but like the over. Now on to Major League Baseball. Whoa, we got to get to the chat. Mr. Reliable, I'm here. Right on time. 12 o'clock, 11 a.m., 9 a.m. on the East Coast or West Coast. Neil, how are you today? Thanks for popping in. New Jersey's own Big X. Welcome. Detroit Lenny, Tigers alternate run line plus 2.5. Take a shot. Cold, rainy day. Take the runs. Probably low scoring game. I love Minnie in this spot. Minnie on the ice. You like the Wild? Earl Sports, the one and only. Welcome. 1 goal game likely on the ice. right? You think? Right. Game 7. Everybody's going to be D'ing up. It's D time. Llama Friday. There's the llama for you. Let's see what we got here. Neil saying Knicks +10 and a under. He's going to tease it up. Okay. I could see why. Yeah. I get worried because I think the series will be a extended series, Neil. So I always worry about overtime on my Knicks unders when I get into that 218 kind of range. But I'm not gonna talk you off that. Go for it. It's even money. +100. Take a shot. Elliot, Mr. Lefty in the house. White Sox got it done for us last night. We'll take it. Well, they didn't get the over for me. I did take the run line. Had a decent day of baseball yesterday. I think. Gotta grind it back. They go, grinding it back, grinding it back. Let's go Lakers from Big Ag. I thought that I saw Lexo Lakers. I automatically thought it was Alex there. Raymond Reddington is in the house. Diamondbacks +145. Bumgarner. Well, you know what? We'll get into these guys in 1 second. We're gonna get into that game in a second. Elliot says Vegas puck line. I like waking up to midday money. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Reds and Cards today. Oh, hold on. Whoa. What's happening here? I'm all over the place. The chat's rolling. Reds and Cardinals for Ray today. I like the Reds. Cardinals, I don't know about. I'm not sure. Nats, Brewers under the 9.5. We had that at. Yeah, I'd go under the 9.5. Rockies plus money. Pittsburgh lost 6 in a row, but Colorado's lost 3 in a row. I like Gray, though, on the mound. So I could see taking a shot with Colorado. Yeah, OT in that next Hawks game. I think they're going to be tight games. All right, let's do a little. Oh, yep. Mavs over. Absolutely. Mavs over. We like the Mavs. So let's get to some baseball stuff. Cubbies and Cincy early. So rain in the forecast I'm seeing here. Cold, rainy. I do like the Reds. The total's pushed up a little bit, a half run because the winds, I guess, is blowing out. I don't know, 6 to 6.5. I have no real thought on that one. Maybe lean over there, but again, if it's cold and rainy, edge pitchers. Colorado and Pittsburgh, again, we might be seeing some weather here. We just talked about it. Taking John Gray here, but always a but, and it's a big but. Not a big but and a smile either, like Belbert DeVoe says. This line is flip-flop from Pittsburgh being a slight dog to being a slight fave, and people are coming in on Colorado. So I'm going to have to, even though Pitt is pitting up, they're pity full. I will lean Pittsburgh here. I know I do. Coming into we just chatted. I said I like John Gray. In this spot, flip-flop line, money on Colorado, Pirates get the call. Milwaukee and the Nats. Lester Anderson, it's 9.5 down to 9. I see it, and I said last night, you see John Lester like, oh, he's got nice career numbers versus Brett Anderson or versus the Brewers. Throw that out because those are from years ago. It's a different John Lester. Still 9.5. We know the Brewers have trouble scoring, and the Nats offense, they shouldn't have trouble scoring. I like some of their offensive guys, and believe it or not, the Brewers have gone over in 7 to 10. That being said, I'll still lean under here. Atlanta and the Mets. Again, rain in the forecast. We got a lot of rain today. I threw a bunch of games out, and I think I got 5 of them could get rained out today. But the Braves here, Mets. I was doing a little Met work here. So the Mets have won 3 straight. Great. Before that, 5 and 7. Like they hadn't really done much before reeling off a couple wins. And 24 and 20 overall for them. They had a nice little 7-game win streak a while back, and here come the Mets. 5 wins versus Arizona, 2 versus Baltimore. Arguably, we could say 2 of the worst teams, right? Because Arizona, I'll talk to in a second, who've lost 11 in a row and 14 to 15. So I'm not sold on the Mets beating good teams. Little fave here for Atlanta. I got them. What I got them last night? 137. It's up to 160 something now. It's on the move. Obviously, people said so that I liked Atlanta and jumped on them. Obviously, that's the key. Yanks and Detroit. Again, I want to go under. It's supposed to be some weather there. Detroit Lenny will tell us, right? I'm hearing a little bit of coldness coming in. Definitely doesn't help the batters. Lean under, but sevens have hurt me all year. Toronto, Cleveland, total is 8.5, now 7.5. Our guy Ryu, we like us some Ryu. I would lean towards the under here. I can't lay 160 with Toronto because they've been a little struggling lately, right? We've dropped what he gets not swept, but they split out with the Yanks here in the doubleheader. They still have lost 7-10, and less 500 before that. So I don't want to lay to 170. I have zero faith in the Cleveland offense against Ryu, that's for sure. But again, no skin in the game there. Miami and Boston, again, possibly. I got rain on the horizon here. Again, I'm not in Boston, but I can only just go what I see on the weather reports. I'd lean on Boston here, and I'd probably go run line. I'm not going to lay 160 with Martin Perez. KC and Minnesota. So Minnesota's won 4 straight. Nice 7-3 run. But you know what? As I said earlier, Minnesota had the same record as the Orioles the other day. All right? They both had like 17 wins or something like that. So 7-3 is great. But before that, they were on a 2-10 run. And now you're laying 160. Both of these guys, nice numbers here. I would lean under. I know it's gone up a half run, but I would take the under here. Baltimore and the White Sox. So I had the White Sox run line. I had the over last night. Here I'm going to be on the over. It's down a tick because we have weather. We have weather issues. But Matt Harvey, definitely got to fade Matt Harvey. And White Sox run line. It's run line. I'm not laying 245. Baltimore is terrible, right? They lost 10 in a row. And how about this? How about 17 and 19 they've lost? 17 of 19. After coming in and sweeping Boston to start the year. And we had them. We had the, or they didn't sweep them, but we had the O's a couple games in that series. Angels in Oakland. Oh, Ohtani decides to show up today. We had Oakland run line last night. This spot here, I have no opinion on, although the under has moved from 8 to 7.5. We did cash the under in last night's game. St. Louis, Arizona. So here we go. Johan, Mad Bum, and not Johan Santana either. Totals ticked up a notch to 9.5. I'm seeing Arizona now minus 135. It was 109 last night. This team has lost 11 in a row, 14 of 15. All right, the one win, they were a plus 115 dog against the Nats. All right, so in last 7 of their games, I'm going to give you some of their. I'll give you totals for 5 of theirs. 5-4, 5-4, 4-3, 7-6, 3-2. The 3-2 game, they were plus 190. The other games, they're plus 101, 102, 122, and minus 111. Now, I'm only bringing this up based on, well, now that they're, I wrote these down last night. They were 109, so it's basically a pick 'em. I just threw these totals down based on, I know some people want to take an underdog and plus runs, and that's not something I want to jump into, but I want to see just how bad Arizona's been, just like Baltimore. I mean, 14 to 15 losses, but last 7, you've been in 5 one-run games. So they're all been low total. So they're basically been like a pick-up type spots where this game started. So if you're looking to get down on a team that's lost 11 in a row and 14 to 15, today's the day. Take Arizona, I guess. But you're actually playing a premium on them with Mad Bum playing 135. Yikes. Woof. San Fran and the Dodgers. Listen, this is run line for me on the Dodgers or nothing. San Fran's played well, but here we are. Lost last night. This team's pretty much overachieved. I think Scaffellini got beat up last time they played each other. Give me the Dodgers run line. Texas, Seattle. We talked about Texas yesterday. We liked them there. I liked their pitcher. It didn't get done on, I didn't have money on it, no, but I said, you know what? If you want to take Kobe Allard, the numbers say take Kobe Allard. He was pitching well. Now they've lost 3 in a row. This game here opened at 114. It's up to 120-ish. Again, when I like a game, I like a game. When I have no thoughts on a game, I'm not going to tell you to come in and take it. So, back to the chat, Here we go. How did you like to play yesterday in the Pirates-Cubs game? I didn't watch the game at all, Adam, so I have no idea how they went. Cubs, your best bet. Well, we're against each other today. Orioles over. Definitely like the Orioles over. It's just a fade of Matt Harvey at this point. And why? You know what? My room's not that bright today over here. I just didn't turn the light up enough. I apologize. Over to 227. Yes. Royals and the under 7.5 versus the Blue Jays. I can see it. I think Ryu. Oh, no, wait. Ryu's facing the Indians. So I could see him shutting them down because I don't like that Indian lineup. I know they had a stretch of overs. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. KC. I can tell you to make a case for KC. Bubik's Cube. I'm with you, Brio. Right, I like the Nets. I lay with the Nets. You know, the thing that worries me though is, are they going to come out and play good? Because sometimes during the regular season, they take nights off. I know it's the playoffs, but you never know. They could come out and lay an egg and think, whatever, we'll win in 4. Earl Sports is on the Mets. How do you? The Mets are terrible. Detroit first 5. Miami first 5. KC for a lot of first 5 action. White Sox. San Diego under. I like that San Diego under. Actually, I'm going to grab maybe a little San Diego run line. How about that? Gotta love Bell Bid DeVoe. Tim, you're late. High 45 in Detroit. Cold to windy. Definitely take an under in Detroit. Under in Detroit. Cleveland team total under 3.5. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ryu's good. Cubs are definitely winning today, folks. Good to know. Good to know. I'm going to go buy a Corvette today after the Reds win. I think both get hit. I like the over 7.5 in Oakland. The Angels lineup is just not good right now. You know, they're not hitting. They're missing the best player. Tim Earl, NBA, Boston, Knicks. Oh, we're shocked that Earl comes in on all the dogs. And I'm not gonna take it. I just said I can't. I like the Nets, but I can even say Boston because they're in desperation mode. The Knick line looks a little high for my liking, but do we mean you take the Hawks because they're begging you to take the Knicks? And the Mavericks could easily win. This Clipper team is soft. They're a heartless bunch of who didn't have the heart? Cowardly Lion in Wizard of Oz? Yeah. Baseball, Cubs run line, St. Louis, Milwaukee. I'm against you in a couple of those. With John the Dodgers. Good pop. Yeah, he got pop. And a lot of times, Robert, I'm gonna say like you see a guy a week, you're gonna like if he comes out and dominates, I expect the next team to come out and maybe hit him a little bit, or he pitches better next time out. But the Scaffellini is a guy. He's not. And I say this, and I've said it before on here. Like when I say a guy's bad or I don't like him, because I don't have a hangnail's worth of talent that this guy has. But he's not like a premier pitcher, right? I mean, he's solid. He's having a nice year. But it's not like someone who gets shelled. Like if you told me that, Cole or Buehler or some other big name, insert name here, comes out and gives up 10 runs and he faces the team a week later, you know that guy's going to come out and, have a game. We haven't seen it in the Scaffellini's career. And the Dodgers are supposed to be a good team, right? San Fran's supposed to be an okay team. They always overachieve. They're grinders. They're like Tampa Bay, except Tampa Bay has a bunch of young pitchers where San Fran brings in reclamation projects. I just see the Dodgers beating them up again. I do. I see them. We Pirates. We saw the Orioles teams winning early, and here comes a dose of reality. I ran off some numbers about these teams being bad. San Diego over. I kind of like the under a little bit there, Earl. But then I didn't play it because you have Framber off of the DL, and Lamet's got a start or 2 under his belt. So never got notification. Oh my goodness. Yanks Detroit halftime under. Casey always goes over every time they play the Twins. Do they? And both these guys have pitched decent this year, which is why I was not looking at the over there. Yeah. Well, here the under is 11, 4, and 1 the last 16 overall. All right. So that's an under trend. But then you look at in Minnesota, the over is 28, 13, and 3 here. Um, so I don't know, which one do you believe? Which one are you going to put your eggs on? Groovy Caps. I got to get the little horn. Whoop, 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 whoop. Parlay alert. Vegas puck line, Royals, Angels first 5. All right. Bad blood. All right. I got to go try to hunt down my son's pin here. I can't believe he asked for it. I mean, he's not even going to be in that school anymore, but he wants to find the National Honor Society, National Junior Honor Society. And I misplaced it. I looked at my truck. I thought maybe I threw it in my little center console. I'm running out of spots to look. I'm running out of spots where I could have put it. As I look around here thinking, where is it? All right, I'm out of here. Everybody coming back. Maybe a late show tonight. Maybe not. I might just come back for midday money tomorrow. So I gotta do some I'll do some cleaning around here. So midday money tomorrow, no late show. I'll see you at noon Eastern Saturday. Full rundown of action. Good luck. Bye-bye. Request failed. Nice. Couldn't even get off of the show. I'm getting real tired of this Believe Network. $400. You can't even sign off. What are you going to do, folks? I guess we're going to stick around for a while till it signs us off. James got Nets over. I like the over with you, James. I'm with you. Astros money line. I don't know. I took a shot. I did Padres run line there. White Sox over. Yeah, Harvey, absolutely.